Hey guys, this is Tony from the Redbeard Podcast. I have the honor of hanging out with awesome Shannon Elizabeth here. So, Shannon, first off, how do you like Rhode Island so far?
You know, I haven't gotten to see anything yet. Like the little bit I've seen outside the hotel, I can tell the leaves are changing and they're all red and beautiful.
Yeah.
And I've got my car here, so I'm going to drive around a little bit tomorrow before I leave. But
Okay.
It seems gorgeous.
And second part of that question, do we have as thick accents as everybody says that we do?
I mean, I know the Boston accent.
Boston accent,
I was with somebody for a long time from Boston, but I mean, I haven't really noticed it with
Yeah.
people here at all.
All right,
So,
cool. All right,
no.
cool. All right. So, first off, I just got to ask you, I mean, a lot of people know you as Nadia from American Pie. That was one of your breakout roles. What was it like playing, I guess, the exchange student, kind of like the fantasy for a lot of nerds? I mean, what was it like taking on that role?
I mean, it was a role. It was fun. I mean, we had a good time. It was my first studio film, so I was really grateful to have it. I was very excited to be a part of it, and I mean, the fact that it was so well received and became so big for so many people is just such a big bonus for us. Like, we love what we do. We loved our roles, and then people loved it. So, I mean, it's a win-win. I really enjoy being here with the fans and hearing the stories, and everyone gets so excited, and it makes us like feel good to be here, you know, because they're so happy.
Yeah, and it seems like you get to hang out with a lot of your friends from the movie. You guys are like all right next to each other. That's awesome.
I know. That was, my manager kind of put that together, I think. He was really smart with it. He had a couple people coming. He's like, wait a second, let's get some more and make it a reunion. So it's really good.
That's pretty awesome. And I wanted to ask you too, what was it like working with Kevin Smith and the View Askew crew? Like, how was that?
Kevin's amazing. I mean, he just let us play and create, and I mean, he was open to everything, which is always fun to have. Yeah.
Now, are most of the people, like when you go into a Kevin Smith film, do they all already know each other, or is it like a casting process? It seems like you guys just all get along so well. The chemistry's awesome.
I mean, some of them did because they've been in other films together. I mean, I was a newbie to it.
Right.
But there were definitely some that knew each other. But then, Jason Biggs was in it, and Sean William Scott. So, like, I knew some people from completely other things. So, yeah, it's always fun when that happens.
That's awesome. And I just two more questions for you. Obviously, one of them more just a comment. Thought 13 Ghosts and Scream was awesome. Loved you working that.
Thank you.
And I definitely want to take the time to, ask you about Animal Avengers, which is your organization, your charity. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so Animal Avengers is my nonprofit. I started it in 2001 as a dog and cat rescue in LA, and now we're doing wildlife and conservation in Africa. I'm getting ready to move to South Africa to start some of our programs over there.
That's awesome.
We're trying to address the poaching crisis because what's happening to our animals is horrific, and people here don't realize the ripple effect that animals going extinct and being pulled out of that ecosystem can have on the entire planet and all of us. So it's not just about the animals, it's about everyone.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel like it's my calling. Acting gave me a platform, but this is my purpose of being here, so.
That's awesome. I mean, obviously you have your dog with you who's been so well behaved. He's like the man. So
Yes,
my buddy Don was like, wanted him in the picture. He's like, that dog is awesome.
Yeah.
So, and being an animal lover, I think this is great what you're doing. So congratulations. So,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank
I
you.
have one question though.
Okay.
People say he looks like Kevin Kline. Do you see it?
So when
Kevin Kline?
So Chris Klein.
Chris
So when
Klein.
I was, this is maybe like 6 years ago, I
think he
got
looks
it.
more like Kevin Kline.
I got it six times that I was Chris Klein. I never saw it.
Chris Owen.
Chris Owen. Okay, all right. I never got that.
That's a different one.
Wasn't
That's a
he
different
red hair? Didn't he have red hair?
Yeah.
Well, they would say, I always got, what's his name, Oz from American Pie. I used to get that all the time. I never saw it. So you're going to be the one to tell me yes or no. And if you say no, I agree with you. Seriously, I never saw it. So thank you. All right, cool. See, I told you guys, never. All right. Thank you so much. It's fun talking to you.
Thank you so much.